Welcome back, guys, to another game of comandertax.
I thought it'd be funny if it fell.
Tonight, we got 3 videos for you, so we're doing one awesome intro. We're doing Golos versus Krenko versus Gonti, Jodah versus Jalira versus Sidisi, and Risk versus Scarab God versus Arabo. It's going to be a massive night of
retardedness.
Again?
Ring that bell for notifications and smash that like button.
Commander!
Welcome back to another game of Commandertax. This is Jim. Tonight we got a great game with Jalira, Master Polymorphist.
G'day. My name is Corey. Welcome to episode 2 of comandertax. Tonight I'll be playing Jodah, Mage Eternal.
Hi, this is Quinn. Welcome to game 2 of comandertax. Tonight I will be playing Sidisi, Brood Tyrant.
Alright, welcome back, guys, to another game of comandertax. I'm your host, Corey, playing Jodah, Archmage Eternal.
This is Quinn. I'm playing Sidisi, Brood Tyrant.
Jim, I'm playing Jalira, Master Polymorphist. Hey, brought to you in part by Flower in a Pot. You can get these at your local art store or probably online. You can find anything online, really. But they're also, a watering pot that you can water your plants with flowers in it. So you don't even need to water plants. You just put the water right in the flower pot. All right. So I rolled an 8. They're better one.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. See, you rolled an 8.
Yeah. Alright, I will...
Oh boy. Fuck, we all rolled an 8.
Alright, let's roll again. That's what they're not.
Oh shit, 5.
Oh my god, he got a 12.
12. Hot Wheels beat
Yeah, it's
that.
hard to beat that.
Hot Wheels beat that. Alright, I'm not keeping unless if I have at least 3 lands.
I don't like last game, right?
Alright, sure. Sure, you know what? Screw it. Ready? Okay. Swamp. Go ahead.
I'm gonna play an island, tap, and play Slitherblade. 1/2 can't be blocked. That's the quick.
Alright, I will play a Stomping Ground. I'm going to let it enter the battlefield tapped, and I'll pass the turn.
Force, go ahead.
Well, that's a new guy. Did you just make him?
No. It's not finished, so sorry, I'm playing a legal deck, but
Ponder.
I haven't played him in a while.
Put them back in any order. Then draw a card. I'll swing one at Quinn.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, ones and thighs.
Miko! Ew, alright, that just spiced it up a bit. I'm gonna Sacred Foundry. I'm gonna ding myself for 2. And I'm 38, and I'll pay 2 for Luminarch Ascension. And I'll pass the turn.
Tap 2. Cast a Seder Wayfinder. When ETB is revealed, the top 4 cards of my library, I may put a land card from among them into my hand for the rest of my graveyard. I'll get this Evolving Wilds. Graveyard. Evolving Wilds.
Oh no, shambling shell.
Yeah!
Go ahead.
At your end step, I will put a quest on Luminarch Ascension.
A3. 4. Pop in. One a quarter.
7 pass.
Very interesting.
Alright, well this is an exciting turn. I will play a island and unfortunately pass. Probably will. And we did in the last one. Yeah, but that's a lot of work. So
Wait, what did you swing last?
Yeah.
I did.
I did quite a bit.
Tap 3. Cast a Notion Rain. Surveil 2. And then draw 2 cards and it deals 2 damage to me. Discarding the Dacker Salvage. Then I will swing at Corey for 1. Go ahead.
I'm going to tap 3 for Crystal Shard. It's an artifact. I can pay 3 and tap it, or pay 1 island and tap it to return target creature to its owner's hand unless its controller pays 1. Who's got last? Queen? I'm going to swing one of you and pass.
Alright, I'll draw, and I will play a forest. And then I'm going to pay 4 and tempt with discovery. Who wants a land?
I kind of do, but I don't know if
So-
it's tapped for.
No, you don't need to. This
You don't
one
need
is
to.
different. So I'm going to search for a land card put on the battlefield, any land. And it doesn't enter the battlefield tapped. Each opponent may search their library for a land put on the battlefield. For each opponent who searches this way, I search for another land.
I did not.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'll let mine enter tap though. And then yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Island. Tap 4. Cast Sidisi. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, I may put the top 3 cards of my library into my graveyard. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into my graveyard from my library, put a 2/2 black zombie on the battlefield. Hit 2 creatures, so I get a 2/2 zombie. Go ahead, Jimmy. Hey, zombie.
West counter goes on Luminar. Untap, upkeep, drop. So I'm gonna untap, and I'm gonna cast Miracle Cost and Portal Mastery. I'll take an extra turn after this one. I'm gonna play a land per turn, a mountain, and I'm gonna cast Jodah. And then I am going to end the turn, untap, move to my second turn, draw. I'm going to pay 5 for Nikobolas, the God Pharaoh. I'm going to +2, and target opponent exiles cards from the top of his library until he or she exiles a non-land card. Until end of turn, I may cast a card without paying its mana cost. I'm really curious. I've never seen Quinn's deck before, so I'm going to choose Quinn.
Oh, how kind of you. Entomb.
So
Search your library for a card. Put that card in my graveyard and shuffle your library.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You only get the first non-land card.
So I'm gonna purposely choose to put this in my graveyard because I forgot to take them out. All right. Well, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Draw. Tab 3. And cast a Nyx Weaver. 2/3 reach at the beginning of my upkeep. Put the top 2 cards of my library into my graveyard. And I'm gonna swing at Nikobolas for 3 with Sidisi.
Nikobolas is gonna get sad and go from a 9 down to a 6.
Attack trigger. Razaketh. Champion Stray. And Spider Spawner. A zombie. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I'm going to pay 4 to cast Last Thoughts, so draw a card. Then cipher this onto Slitherblade. So whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I can cast a copy of that spell. Sworn at Tremor. Draw a card. Discard and pass a card.
Alright. Pay 1 for a burgeoning. This will go up to 4. How many cards are in hand?
7.
Oh boy, I got it.
6. I lied. I'm sorry.
I really want something cool. I'm afraid with that. I know it isn't Jimmy's, but I know that he's got a lot of little dinky guys that equal big guys.
But I got a lot of big guys too.
I know. So I think I'm gonna do that.
I miss, really.
I'm gonna go
Sounds like I'll
and take up 2, and I'm gonna exile in the top of your library.
Could use that land.
Please.
Get a
No.
a creature 2/1 that you can pair.
Aw.
Well, you get to pair it, and it's actually a pretty good pair.
As long as it is paired with another creature, each of those creatures has whenever this creature deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. Okay, I guess the only other creature I have is Jodah, so it's soul bonded to Jodah. Sorry. I'm gonna be really evil here, but I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm gonna cast Chancellor of the Annex. So whenever opponent casts a spell, counter that spell unless they pay an extra 1.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Upkeep trigger, mill 2 with Mixed
I
Weaver.
don't think I'd have a problem with that if I had more than 4 lands. So that effectively limits me to 3 mana cost or less.
Draw. Land.
And I guess I could use it, but I mean,
Pay 5, cast Rod's Orders. Search my library for up to 2 creature cards and reveal them. Put one to my hand, the other in my graveyard. Go ahead, Jim.
I'm going to 35, 35. Swing at. Draw card. Pay 3, tap, sack.
Oof.
I know.
That magical guy. Oh no.
Well, at least when it comes into play, look at the top 4 cards in my library, then put them back in the order.
Excuse me, Jim.
Oh my god. Guess it's not the end of the world.
Wonder.
Let me guess. It's the dude that bounces everything back.
No.
Oh, no. Oh,
I wish it was that.
At least I know that your top cards are junk.
Well, there's a couple that might help you, but I'm hopefully playing it so you won't get to use them.
Yeah.
Also, I lost my cipher card. All because I wanted to do that stupid.
Your ambition led you on, Jimmy.
Yes, it did. I'm discarding, so
Alright.
here we go.
So,
Shit.
off of Rod's Orders, I'm putting Wonder into my graveyard and E-Witness into my hand.
I'm gonna +2 Bolas. I'm gonna have you exile the top until you do a non-land.
Splendid Wreck.
Return all cards from your
All
graveyard.
land cards.
Oh, all land cards. Oh, that blows. I don't
And
like.
land cards.
All right, then I'll pay 5 for an Ugin of the Spirit Dragon. I don't even know if this is a ruling in Commander or something that an Ugin and a Bolas can exist on the same battlefield, or if they fight each other, kill each other, whatever. All right, I'm going to +2 and deal 3 damage and blow up Sidisi. Pass the turn.
Upkeep. Mill 2. Special copy, Stitcher Supplier. No trigger. CDC is the dead. Draw for turn.
I'm a bit low on cards there, buddy.
Yeah, like I said, this deck isn't finished, so I'm playing with the uncompleted deck.
How many cards do you have in
No idea. I haven't counted. Play Terramorphic Expanse. Tap, sack, Terramorphic Expanse. Forced on the battlefield tapped. Yeah, those would be done. Can't really do much.
At your end step, I'm gonna tap to try to return that to your hand.
I'm
Unless you
gonna
pay one.
pay 1.
Okay, you pay 1. It's worth a shot. No. Return that to your hand.
Okay.
And then pay my other 2 to return that to your hand.
What
You
the
just got cyclonic dicked. I was waiting to say that for a while. Oh, I just put those back into my hand. Where does that mean return more? 1 at you, Corey.
Down to 33.
Nudging my way to victory. Pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. I'm gonna pay 5. Cast the Fury's Temporal
Wait,
Archmage.
I returned
No, you
Jodah
did.
to your hand.
Yeah. No, you didn't. You did burgeoning.
I meant Jodah. I'm sorry. I'm so
Uh-uh.
sorry. Why would I return burgeoning to your hand?
You do it.
I
You.
could
It
have
was.
sworn I put it on Jodah.
Our viewers saw it. No.
I could have
Our
sworn I put it on
viewers saw
Jodah.
it.
Son of a...
It's not live, so therefore they can't see it.
They will have seen it.
Corey.
-1 and untap 4 target permanents, which is everything except for a forest.
So bitch.
And then, so everything's untapped except for that. And I'll pay 5 again and cast Chancellor to the Annex. Bring them up to 4, and I will deal 3 damage to Jalira. I'll +2, bring him up to 12, and exile the top of your library, Quinn. See, I know what his top 4 are.
Tap, put the top card of your library into your graveyard. You can add a colorless.
That sounds awful. None of your cards work for me yet.
No. I honestly
Can you,
don't.
kill us or something?
I will swing, not yet. Next turn I can. I'll attack a 2/1 at you. Oh, I don't have enough mana to do that. I'll pass the turn.
You knew it too.
Yeah, I knew it. That's why I'm like, oh, okay.
Why the fuck would I return a version in your hand?
Galvanic Coast. Trigger. Middle East. Oh. Draw this card. Basically the same thing, but less good. Pay 4 for E-Witness. Return target card from my graveyard to my hand. I'm gonna get this Terramorphic Expanse, because why not? I'm gonna play said Terramorphic Expanse for turn. Sacrifice that. Get this swamp. And yeah, I'll be done.
Monocore.
Block with a 4/3 flyer. Kill it.
Have it die. Course turn.
Alright. Untap. I'm gonna pay 5 to cast Omniscience. And then I'm going to -12 Nicobolas and exile each non-land permanent in your opponent's control.
I'm gonna pay 1 and tap to try to return Jodah to your hand. Unless you pay 1.
I'll pay 1. I don't need stuff anymore. I'm gonna blow up all non-land tournaments, or exile all in your non-land tournaments. Then I'm going to -10 Ugin, bring him down to a 1. I'm gonna gain 7 life, go up to 40. I'm gonna draw 7 cards and put up to 7 permanents from my hand on the battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Birds of Paradise. Alpha Authority, giving him a hexproof. Hinterland Harbiter 3. Swift with Boots 4. Versioning 5. Liliana Vest 6. Chroma Angel of Wrath 7. And then I'm just going to start casting stuff. Dragon Lord of Dramoka. I'm going to deploy the Gatewatch. I'm going to look at the top 7 cards in my library. I'm going to put up to 2 target planeswalkers among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of my library. So top 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I just 1. Johnny Steadfast. I'll do Teferi, +1 him, bring him up to 5. And I'll look at the top 2 cards in my library, put one of them into my hand, the other at the bottom.
Yeah, how do you win?
I was hoping to go off harder with Omniscience, because I was pulling a lot of cards.
I mean, you do have a...
Wait, aren't all our lands exiled too?
It's all
No,
non-land.
it's all non-lands. Yeah, no.
Let me see mine.
Actually, no, I still can. I'll -2 Lily, bring her down to 3, tutor for something, put it on top of my library. Might be it. Might be.
Well, how are you going to draw it, though?
Because I have Totem Lookout that can attack him, and Jodah at you, and I'll draw 2. -2 Johnny, bring him down to a 2. I'll put a 1/1 counter on each creature I control and a loyalty counter on each other planeswalker I control. So this goes up to 2. This goes up to 4. This goes up to 6. 1, 1, 1, and a Chroma 1. So I will swing a Chroma at Jimmy. So you're taking 7 and then 5 at you, so 12 at you, Jimmy. And then I'll swing 3 at Quinn, and I'll draw 2 cards. And then with the Omniscience, I will Time Warp and take an extra turn after this one. And I'll Brave the Sands, pass the turn, untap, upkeep, draw, +1 to Fury. I'll look at the top 2, one of them into my hand. Ristic Study, don't think it'll matter. +2, bring him up to 4. I'll deal 3 damage to Jimmy. -2 Liliana. Search for a card, put on top, cuts. -2 kill Ajani by putting a loyalty counter and a 1/1 counter on each other thing. 20 at Quinn, 15 at Jimmy. I'll gain 7. By doing that, I draw 2. It's a soul bond. Temporal trespass. Take an extra turn after this one. That becomes exiled. I will untap, draw +1, bring him up to a 9. Fury. Look at the top 2. Shahale. +2, I'll deal 3 damage to you, Quinn. Bring her down to 1, tutor for a card. Alright. I'll swing with everything. Do you guys have any responses? Alright. Because then my next one would be take an extra turn. So I was able to get it, but basically win by extra turn with Omniscience.
Or searching with Lily Bess.
And with, Lily Bess. Hey guys, it's Corey here. Thank you all for watching tonight. I mean, it was a pretty awesome night. With the help of my planeswalkers, I was able to pull off my own Omniscience and cast a boatload of extra turn spells. Now, to be honest, by no means do I recommend playing that many extra turn spells in Commander, because, well, it's kind of boring for your teammates, and they might not be too happy. I actually took apart Jodah to make a strict Planeswalker deck and focus on playing more historic spells. Well, anyway, I'd like to mention that in the beginning, in the intro, I said that there will be 3 videos coming, and it kind of sounds like they're all coming at once. And unfortunately, I can't have them all come at once. I'm going to try and release a video once a month just with how it plays out. And, well, Jim and I are in college, and it's pretty difficult to edit these videos. So, yeah. I hope you all liked Commander Tax Season 1, Episode 2. Please like and subscribe to make the channel grow and become, well, to be honest, awesome. Stay tuned and see you next time.